This podcast contains explicit content, not suitable for younger audiences.
Unless your parents aren't home, then watch away, because we need the views.
The haters can talk shit all they want, but I bet they can't do this. Stop that, you fucking hater.
Welcome to episode 26 of the Nuggcast. I'm Ryan.
Air horns.
I'm Georgia.
I'm Chris.
I'm Gabby. There's 26 of
There's
these?
26 of these. I've started writing it in the top corner because it's a good way of me managing it, but now I've realised, well, now I know the number, I can just say it.
Did you know all the podcast advice, things are like, once you get to episode 100, you really start picking up fans. And I'm like, cool.
Wow, that's like a lot of time.
Yeah,
That's 2 years.
That's 3 years, because we're at 26 and we're heading towards the end of the year. We started in, January.
but there's 52 weeks in a year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's 100.
Oh, yeah,
So-
but we took a massive break as well. So don't
Yeah.
worry, we took an 8-week gap.
You know what we can
That's
do?
true.
We
From
can double the
infighting.
speed. More news.
Yeah.
Just play it in double speed, so it's still all of our voices are distorted and
Yeah.
real quick.
And
You
then
mean
it's
like
we
what I
have
did?
100 episodes now, guys.
It's time for some news of the gaming variety that I do. I always have the worst segues into the news segment,
You
but that's
don't even
fine.
need
It's still
one.
great,
I
though.
don't need one.
Because you'd
when it's-
literally just gonna
guys.
cut straight to it.
Hey, you stupid losers, here's some fucking news.
So, Rockstar is actually getting sued by Psychic Readers Network. So, they own a copyright for a character
right.
called Miss Cleo. And basically, Auntie Paulette, who is in GTA Vice City
Yeah.
from 15 years ago,
Yeah.
is, they claim is using Miss Cleo's likeness. And so they're suing Rockstar because they claim that Rockstar made many millions off of the fact that a character that looks kind of like a character
Yeah.
they have the trademark for.
I mean,
It's a
in their
wild
games.
money.
seriously, this is Rockstar, so it all comes down to one word, and it's the one word that's going to make them win the case, and that's parody.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the same thing that the Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I was
thing is.
gonna
Exactly.
mention Lindsay. This is the same.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the
It's-
same thing because Lindsay Lohan is known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. It's just a wild
someone's
money
just really
grab.
broke.
I
Yeah.
mean, but let's be honest, half the radio stations in America could claim that. What was the name?
Miss
the
Cleo.
Rockstar. Miss Cleo? No, the
Auntie Paulette.
Auntie Paulette was stolen from them because they all do it.
Isn't that like every psychic's name?
Yeah. Well, maybe not their name, but their character, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's
And
all
it's
the
the
same.
thing is, it's not even that much of a likeness.
Yeah.
It was
it's-
pretty.
And
It was
isn't-
pretty
What's with,
different.
like-
Isn't it just like 1 or 2 missions too? It's not that big.
Yeah.
What's with these belated
Well,
suings?
I think
Because
that they're trying to pose
Kafka.
it as because Vice City was one of the really get go. That's no, you need to pay us for all of the rest of them as well. Millions.
Well, something interesting about the Psychic Readers Network is they've done this before, to multiple other companies. There was one case where they were back in 2002. They were just claiming they're just oh no, we're sorry. They got sued by somebody else because. Basically, they're kind of a scam because,
I mean,
psychics,
yeah.
it's it depends on what you believe. But apparently, there was something specifically they were doing that was really scammy. I didn't actually go too much into it, but
$2 per minute.
Yeah,
Cool.
and but a lot of the time they're just throw out real generic things and be if this sounds like you, call up. We have
Yeah.
your family
If you
member
have-
here to talk to you.
if you had a father die in the last 10 years.
Ooh.
If you are of the human species,
If you
boy,
have
do I
hair
have news for you.
follicles.
But,
Everyone in America is bald.
Yeah.
But Rockstar came out and just said the claims are meritless. They are not even slightly worried about this.
I would not be surprised. Can we just compare all of Rockstar's reactions to them being sued? I'm pretty sure they're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is stupid. It's not happening.
Yeah. And it's is pretty reasonable because it is very stupid.
I think.
Also, I wonder if they sued Fox for like all the Simpsons stuff because I'm pretty sure there is a Miss Cleo in the Simpsons at one point.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like,
It's a very generic character,
Yeah.
so it's such a weird thing to be like, this is ours.
What I don't understand is why TV shows and radio stations think games is an easy target.
Yeah, I
Because
don't know.
it's always games that you see these lawsuits for.
Yeah.
It's not TV, it's not movies, it's video games.
I think because it's still a relatively new industry.
I suppose
that
it
they're
is less
just
than
like-
50 years old.
Yeah. They're like,
It's-
hey, now that it's not just 3 pixels that make kind of an alien shape. I'm gonna be like,
I'd rather
"That's
not talk
me."
about E E.T.
It's an emerging genre that is currently bigger than film. Like it
Yeah.
seems like an easy target for them.
Yeah.
and that's you know.
I think once you said bigger than film, it's when you go, oh, maybe not an easy
It's-
target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
like
but
a
they
lot of
don't
people don't
understand
realize.
that.
Yeah, they don't
No.
realize. So EA and Take-Two were doing a conference at the Games for Change festival, which
Yeah, what's
happened
that?
over the past week. So it's basically it's basically what it sounds like. It's a big conference that's about like spreading a good message about like
Like a
in your games.
Is it a charity
Like,
thing or is it just like a
I do
please
believe
don't
it's-
be shitty, we don't need to assault
I,
strippers?
I believe it's a charity thing, but basically they go
Where'd you
up
get
and,
Rockstar's design brief?
yeah, it's a like, yeah. I honestly have no idea.
Is this
I've heard
survey?
of it, like in basic terms, that it's. I believe it's for charity, and it's kind of just about spreading a good message.
I
through
wouldn't be
games.
surprised if ticket prices went to charity.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
After
What a
paying for
vague
like
message.
the venue
Just
and
be
stuff.
nice in your video game.
Be nice.
Literally me.
So what happened is EA and Take-Two basically went up and said that Trump's policies are really bad for the games industry, which
Yeah.
is something that you know,
Do we have something specific or
Like-
just...
So what they've said is that basically there are issues with domestic and foreign policy, like that about immigration, education, and trade, were
Yeah.
the main things that they were saying are specifically very bad for the games industry.
This
Yeah.
was brought up before they talked about it. It's about skilled labor, and a lot of it coming from Hispanic and all those other cultures that are just being completely blocked out at the moment.
Yeah, and
That
they're
just
just
can't
not
move into the
allowed.
country.
Similar to what happened here with the changing policies in visas that happened
Yep.
like 2 months ago.
It's pretty much the exact same thing, and now they're having a problem with finding game designers.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's-
especially since like game designers are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to Europe and then ping back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't really have the freedom to work wherever they want, which is actually really limiting.
Yeah, it is really limiting. You can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just can't work there.
Especially considering that America's probably the biggest place for AAA games. Like there's a big Europe is like probably about
America's
equal.
I mean, if you're
like-
talking about like Activision, then sure.
Well, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
think
Western
America's,
AAA games,
like,
but-
a lot of places have their like HR hubs and sort of like the business side of them in America.
Sure, but
Yeah.
But they have a lot
but
of
the good
off-
studios,
yeah,
they're out in Europe
they have
and
a lot of
Canada.
the production side of things. More in
Yeah.
Europe, I would say.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But still, if the home base is
And the
in
mobile
America,
and the mobile markets in Australia.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where I live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We have something, guys.
But
it
it's
is something.
It's I'm gonna be the first person to make a game in Antarctica. Me and Luke.
Great. I'll do your art.
It's just with fucking ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just snowflakes.
It's just a penguin game. It's just a walking simulator
It's
with a penguin.
it's a tapping simulator, and as you tap, the icebergs melt.
Oh, that's.
Ooh, it's got a message.
It's got a
Yeah.
message, guys.
You could go to. What is it? Game for Change?
Yeah.
Be like, we're anti-global warming.
Guys, fly me
tap,
out and
tap.
pay me.
Yeah.
Don't even pay me, just fly me out. I need the exposure.
In sad news this week, Daniel Litch has died at age 60 from a rare form of cancer. He's most well known for working on the Dishonored and Dishonored 2 soundtrack. He worked on Silent Hill Book of Memories. He even did some stuff for TV. He did the soundtracks for Dexter and Blacklist, as well as like a bunch of movies. Yeah, like he's like
Yeah.
That
very well known composer.
Yeah.
And he's-
He
yeah.
died like really young as well. It was
Yeah, 60.
and just
Mm.
cancer. Just
Is
Surprise cancer.
Is a newfound like
Yeah.
Not the
it's
surprise
really
party
rare
you
as
want.
well.
No, because I'm pretty sure I was reading that he just went in for like a checkup, and they were like, "You have cancer."
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
that's my nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the Summit soundtrack. I
Yeah.
got really
Did he
depressed
do
all of a
the
sudden.
Dexter theme song then?
Yeah,
He would've,
done
yeah.
the theme song,
I
That's
think so.
oh, that makes sense. Knowing Dishonored and Dexter.
That's true.
Yeah. It's also knowing
So,
Blacklist.
It's,
like
it's
they're
all coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real sad.
That's really sad. Condolences to his family.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone who, like, all his friends and stuff. That's really sad.
I believe he has a wife and son. So
Oh.
yeah. It's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bummer. I don't know how to properly segue from that.
Death's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So we've spoken about Guguri before. So Kim Seon, she's someone we've spoken about.
Zaya Overwatch player who got accused of cheating, but then she's like, "Hey, check me out on my live stream, being super great at the game."
And then
Yeah.
people quit. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, because they're like,
Like
if
they
she's-
salt quit. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
They
There's-
specifically said if she is proven to not be cheating, then I'm quitting. Like,
And then two of the greatest Overwatch players at the time retired.
yeah, it's
Like literally just babies, immature babies. Like, how can a girl be better than me?
how can an 18-year-old girl be better
Yeah.
than me?
She's
Like just from skills. That's
Yeah.
how.
Yeah.
It's just you're not as good as you think you are. Sorry.
But yeah,
Called
now
out.
she's been signed with a team. What is it?
Rocks Orcas.
Cool
Are
name.
they a Overwatch League game?
Yeah.
So
Is that
Are they
unfair?
going?
so they're going to so it's
OGN's
OGN's
Overwatch
Overwatch
Apex.
Apex.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next year then.
Yeah, I will. And she's actually the first female to play in one, so
That's
real cool.
that's great.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Well, wasn't the first Overwatch Cup last year. So
Yeah. But still,
That's-
I'm pretty sure that she is the first female in a little while to be signed to a high-level team.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's paving ways,
So that's great.
especially being so young.
no, she's the real life diva.
Like actually, yeah.
Yeah,
She's Korean and everything.
she's Korean. Do women in Korea get drafted to army?
No, I don't.
No, it's just
No,
men. It's just
yeah.
guys. Okay, yeah.
It's more time to play games. That's
Yeah.
why she's better. She's
That's why
playing games.
because she's 18 and she's like, suckers in the army. I'm gonna.
I just can't wait for them to make her a mech suit and she can save us from the Omnics.
That's all I want.
So speaking of Overwatch,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Overwatch
yeah,
update.
yeah.
That was a good
I know it was
segue.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Segue
Yeah.
from Overwatch to
Also,
Overwatch.
it's in Australia, which Lucio Ball is now in Australia.
Exciting.
And
But
the
in-
only thing that happens
but
in
in
Australia is
Sydney?
Sydney. Yeah, Sydney
Yeah.
is Australia.
Oh right.
That's the only thing in
yeah,
Australia.
we live in Sydney.
So I've been playing.
everyone
I've
else
been
is
playing
in the thing.
Lucio Ball.
Haven't we all? It's
Yeah.
great.
What?
No.
No.
I mean-
I did my placements.
Yeah.
I got diamond rank,
Nice.
and
It's
I'm having mixed feelings because I was like,
surprisingly
I did pretty
easy to get good
yeah.
ranks in Lucio Ball.
I was like, I'm doing pretty good, but then everyone's like, no, it's just easy, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got higher than you all, but whatever.
It's just easy. Well, if it's easy, I'm better than you with the easy stuff.
Yeah, well, I am. I got higher than everybody I know. Well, except people that
I was gonna say
place, yeah.
Aiden got platinum.
Diamond is higher than
Oh,
platinum.
diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a Lucio main?
No. I've played
He's
Lucio
not.
like twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just like
12 times now.
Well, yeah. I
I
played once for the box as well.
Ooh.
literally only play Lucio for environmental kills.
I mean, it's the only way it can to get kills.
It's like,
Like I love Lucio as a
can
character.
kill him on other
But
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
don't play him because I'm like Mercy is a better healer.
yeah.
Mercy's a better healer, but you just get Lucio on the point.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm happy to have one
Yeah.
there with me.
I
But
think
I won't play
yeah.
him.
Just turning it up.
Like my number one healer is Zenyatta because I like killing things.
But anyway, Lucio Ball is back,
Yeah,
and there's a
it's
competitive mode, and
It's
it's
fun.
absolutely great.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I
I think it's a good change from last year.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I liked that you get like the tiniest amount of competitive points. It's nothing. Like I got 450 for diamond.
Granted, Lucio Ball rounds last a lot
Yeah.
shorter.
5 and a bit minutes.
Yeah, so
Also, this confirms the like every year theory.
Yes.
The tournament.
Which is
God.
good because we
Yeah.
can get our skins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
Plus
year's
skins.
Skins
summer
are
skins
cheaper.
are back.
They are, but they're
Okay.
cheaper. They're
We talked about these this last week. The prices.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Good
great.
chatting.
I'm happy.
Speaking of skins.
Mercy's skin.
Ooh.
I need to talk about it.
Yeah. I think.
She is a literal goddess.
Yeah. So.
It took me a while to make the connection between the Olymp. I was like, why is she Greek? She's not Greek. Then I was like, oh right, Olympics. Like she.
Yeah.
And she literally
Right.
has wings anyway. But
Yeah.
that is my shit. She has Hermes boots on, Hermes hat on. It's just great, great. And I love Mercy. The end. She's my wife.
I love all the beach episode
Yeah.
skins.
I know actually called that, and it's so good. I'm so pleased.
It's really good.
I would have liked a few more.
I think it'll happen next time.
Yeah, I'm happy to wait.
Yeah.
Because Mercy got a skin, so I'm like, what the heck ever.
Yeah.
But
I love the
yeah,
I love Soldier 76
It's
cosplaying a
the
Bunnings
best one.
employee.
it's the best one. Honestly, that's the best skin in the game now.
I love his socks and sandals.
Is it a Bunnings employee or Joseph from Dream Daddy?
It's Joseph.
It's pronounced
Joseph.
Joseph. Yeah, it's like a mix of both.
great.
Yeah, no. I really like that one and I really
Oh, or maybe it's McCree that's going for the Joseph with the blonde hair.
Okay, can we talk?
Yeah.
McCree's definitely hairy, so why did the fuck did they wax him?
He
He went into a beauty bar and he's like, take this all off me,
and
doll.
also bleached my hair.
Gotta get that summer bod going.
Yeah, it's a
Is
summer
it
bod.
fully bleached or is it just like tips?
No, it's
hard
fully
to say.
bleached, yeah.
He doesn't have a hat on. Okay, well, he has a hat on.
Hat's not his thing. You
I
can't
love that
take
his towel
hat.
is his cape.
I know, it's so good.
Something I have to mention. I need to call you out, games media. I saw an article today, and it was like fans can't decide if McCree is hot or not, and it's got
No,
the picture of
they've
his new
decided.
skin.
Like, it most definitely is.
Yeah.
Like,
it's-
to be honest, his blonde hair looked a little weird to me, but that's just my opinion.
You just get over
Yeah.
it. It's just,
And I don't have to look at it that much, just turn him around.
yeah. Also,
Stare at that back instead.
Well,
he's designed to have dark hair, so adding blonde hair onto like a person
It's
with
just jarring.
It's
like
jarring.
when you first see,
Yeah.
you see a friend that you haven't seen in a little while. And
yeah.
you're like, your hair is now orange when it was, it was black.
It's going on a tangent, but imagine if Matt Mercer had blonde hair.
No, I don't like that.
That's the McCree
Cursed
effect
image.
for me.
Yeah.
Also, he's skinny, which I did not expect.
You didn't
Really?
know?
The amount of rolls he does.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but like
Like, he's
thick
gone all
boys
over the
can
place.
roll.
yeah.
I'm-
I
There's-
imagine Roadhog could roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe not the same way that
Not the
McCree
same, but
can.
I imagine just like
Horizontal roll.
Oh,
was
where's-
very visual.
But like, yeah, but I'm not against it. I'm just
No, yeah.
wasn't expecting it. Things I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting to like any Widowmaker skin that was ever released, and now I'm gayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's
my
a
thing
good
is
skin.
that ballet dance from the anniversary event with Widowmaker, I'm like, hello, give me that. Because
Yeah.
I already liked the ballet ones because I'm obsessed with the Swan Lake.
Yeah.
Like, just please. And now I'm like, I
Yeah.
just am like,
And her sunglasses
Widowmaker?
come down to be
No.
her visor, and I think that's the coolest thing. Like, it's so simple.
It
It's
is.
not like over. Like the other skins are so over designed sometimes, and then these are just like, here's a fucking sarong and
Yeah,
bikini.
it's
Let me get
fun.
cool.
and you
Yeah.
can feel, like, when you, like, look at the design, you can feel that the people designing it had fun with it, and it's just
Ah.
nice. But also, sometimes I pretend to be Soldier 76 when I put my sunglasses down and
Yeah.
think it in my head.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that
a
though.
loser.
I want to get red sunglasses and do that.
Going off the over-design thing, I really like Junkrat's new skin. The idea
Yeah.
of it, it's way too over-designed.
Yeah.
That's
honestly.
not, yeah, and also his body is weird in that jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Like, cricket players don't have jumpsuits, do they?
Some do, they're like catchers do. The ones that, I don't know if they're called
I
catchers.
thought he was just
they
gonna be a
mostly wear
tennis character.
trackies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just wear,
exactly.
like a loose,
What if they did the whole white polo, white pants, shoes, and
Yeah.
then the fucking vibrant hat? That would.
And the zinc.
Yes,
Oh,
I would
they-
lose my shit. That's so
That would be
Australian
the
to me.
best.
That's better than like
Yeah,
the
I
uniform.
think that the team doesn't fully understand Australian culture.
I think they
That's
need an
why
Australian.
I
made
don't think
Sydney
Australians
so
fully
pristine.
understand Australian culture.
One of the maximum, the like most common comment on the Sydney map was like, "This is not Sydney. This is too clean. Sydney is a trash hole." And
I mean,
I'm
but
like,
from
yeah,
a
I
distance
know.
it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And
The
you can
photos
see
that
it from a
they Googled.
distance.
Yeah,
I
like-
just think they should have experienced the city because it's a lot
You
more.
can't see the bin rats from
you can't.
No,
the
you
distance.
can't, and you can't just hear racist comments being yelled
Yeah.
at tourists.
Yeah.
But Sydney's like a crazy place because it's like super multicultural, but it's also super
It's
racist.
it's a
Yeah.
melting pot in the worst sense.
yeah.
Also, how did they afford it?
Yeah, no, what's happening?
How did anyone afford anything in Sydney?
They sacrificed houses for toast.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is what happens. Yeah.
I like what they took because like some of the stuff there, like the cricket ball launcher and stuff, it's the stuff that we were like, oh, this would be really cool for a tennis skin. I
Yeah.
really like the tennis skin.
I
better.
would've rather
This does
tennis
take some of the aspects I
but
like about that. Though.
Cricket
Yeah.
balls would hurt more.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
to be
These things are
fair,
heavy.
like someone
Cricket
did point
is
out to us that the original concept for his grenade shooter was actually a cricket ball launcher, so it's just a like.
Okay.
I guess cricket is more Australian.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Even though the
And,
Australian
I really
cricket is
like
really big here.
his little like description.
The
It
actions.
says like but it says in the description of it like bringing a literal meaning to the ashes, and I'm like, great.
I love that
Yeah.
so much.
The problem is only English and Australians will get
Yeah.
that. All
Yeah.
the
Indian people as well.
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose.
Like
Cricket is crazy big. Why
Yeah,
didn't
but, like,
Sinatra
that-
get a cricket skin though?
because she's a girl. If she doesn't get a Bollywood skin, I'm gonna fucking lose
Yeah,
it.
I know.
If she
Fair.
doesn't get any Bollywood content, I'm gonna lose it. Imagine a highlight reel with that weird
but
Bollywood.
see, I don't think Sinatra
yes.
as a character could handle Bollywood.
No, but I think
Yeah.
it'd just be really funny.
It would be funny.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
are
like
you
they
thinking of
didn't.
the Tunuk or whatever it is?
No, she turns. I was thinking of the one where it's like, here's that
That's the
bitch, and
intro.
it's all these like transitions, and it like goes smaller, bigger, and it like turns around,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
dissolves, and like I want that, but a highlight reel, or even better, she does the hair flip. Yes.
Oh my god.
But I really like Zarya's voice line that I saw on Tumblr, where it's like, "Why are you so angry? It's just a game." Like
Yeah.
that's
It's great. I was
Speaking of,
disappointed
like,
that Doomfist didn't get a skin. I felt like he hasn't had an
yeah.
event skin. Like I know he's new, but he doesn't have an event skin yet.
Sombra got a skin.
Oh yeah, and it's good.
To be
Yeah.
First I
fair,
didn't like it, but then I still like it from different angles.
I just didn't know who the fuck she was when
I-
it first came up.
I didn't like the Zaya skin when I first saw it, and then I got it, and now I still don't like it.
Is
but-
this the weightlifter one?
Yeah.
Is
Is
this
this-
the weightlifter one?
I
This is
like
kind
it,
of
but
bland.
I just
Yeah, I don't
think
like it.
that it could have been better. Just like it just felt like why not that one? Because already that weightlifter that was like popular on the internet for a while, she already had a short pink haircut, and you
Yeah.
could have just put her in her outfit and made it like an internet meme. Because most of Zaya's like voice lines are memes.
Yeah, she's like
Which
a meme.
isn't that Diva's job?
Yeah.
also, Torbjorn's voice lines are
Oh.
90% just Blizzard inside jokes.
Yeah.
which is
Like,
great.
Completion date when it's done. Like, yeah, that's Blizzard.
But no, yeah, I would have liked a Doomfist skin.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
Anna!
if Doomfist got a Summer Games skin, what would it be?
We don't know anything about him. That's the
No,
problem.
but we could learn more, Blizzard.
Also, Arisa
I'm not-
doesn't have.
Oh, yeah, Arisa as
didn't
well.
get one. But honestly, what would you
Well,
do for
I
Summer
mean-
Games?
If Arisa wore shorts, how would she wear them?
We need this. I think she would wear them with the shorts on the back legs and then a shirt. Also, you said basketball. What if Bastion turned into a basketball net?
that would
As
be-
like
that
not
would
not
be
as a
cute.
skin, but for
Yeah.
like a taunt.
Yeah,
that would be
that'd
cute.
so good.
Or like a little emote thingy. Yeah.
Oh, and then you play with Farah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Honestly, it would be my favorite Arisa skin ever if it had like the just pants that have 4 legs at
Yeah.
the bottom. I just
Yeah.
like I would lose my shit.
The only reason I don't agree with that is that they'd fall
I
off.
think the most we can hope for is a spray bat. but I hope for it every
Oh,
day.
Arissa wearing pants?
Yeah. But just like the this or this meme, but it's just a spray with her in it.
Can we get
Listen-
Bastion
listen
wearing
to us
pants
before.
too?
Listen,
Yeah, listen to us again.
Yeah.
That's a good spray.
Yeah, we told you to the Reese Steam Fest, you did it, so we know you're
Also, I'm
listening.
really good at Lucio Ball. I got 2 achievements. Anyway,
Oh.
I got 2 separate achievements. One of them was for getting a goal, assist, and a save, which is pretty easy in one game. And then I got safe hands, which I have a bone to pick about it. So it's a Lucio Ball achievement. Only in Lucio Ball's achievement. You have to save, I think it's another easy achievement. You just have to save like 3 or 4 times in a single game.
Yeah.
The spray you get for it is Zenyatta. Why? It's a Lucio Ball
Because he has
achievement.
saved hands.
But this is a Lucio
I
Ball.
would
want the
argue
Lucio
that
spray.
Zenyatta
yeah.
has the safest of hands.
Yes,
He has
but
8
he's
saved
not
hands.
in the game mode.
Yeah, that is
Oh
weird.
no, maybe Bastion.
He has big hands, he will hold
Yeah.
you.
Also, I want Reinhardt to get out of his armor. Just want to sit.
Oh my god, him in a beach episode would be so good.
Yeah.
I could see him in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
But he would totally be that old guy who has the Hawaiian shirt open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
exactly.
shorter
I wanna
shorts, and
see
he's all
his
like,
in
look at my
depth-
Super
beautiful
hairy.
beard.
Honestly, he has a hairy chest and it's
Yeah.
as fluffy as his beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
don't even know. You're like, why are you wearing a weird
Also,
hair vest?
can we get Farah out of her armor? Just a question.
Yeah, just let me
Yeah.
see.
Oh wait, how? How would she fly?
Jetpack!
I just proved my own theory.
What if Farah got a Jimmy Neutron inspired? Oh no, they won't because of that Blizzard thing.
I was gonna say that's a copyright thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
because you know you're not allowed to name your robot dog in WoW.
Got it.
Yeah, got
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
It was-
Tried.
I know it sucks.
It was my idea, first of all.
You just
We're
gonna have
both
to
trying
name a
for the
robot
dog,
bunny.
and-
Hold on.
Yeah, he got it, and then he tried to steal my name, and I'm mad about it still from 4 years.
Could you
ago.
just have
The
Goddard?
problem is,
Like,
in WoW,
God
the
damn.
only reason they stop you from naming things certain things is because they're important lore characters.
Well,
So, what is Goddard?
It's a god.
It's just because it's a
oh,
it's a copyright name.
No,
I had to
I'm-
look it up afterwards. I was like, why can't I name things?
I'm in on
if
this.
It's a
No,
copyright.
in
no,
on this
I think we
conspiracy, Chris,
just,
I'm with you.
I think we just
I'm
found
with you.
one of the new world bosses for Argus.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be a cute dog.
Giant robot dog Goddard confirmed.
But no, I would love it to be like a Pharaoh
Kill
where
James
she's got
Pet.
like a backpack on and then the jetpack's in there.
yeah.
Just, you know, something like that. Just slap a jetpack on a fancy dress. I don't care. Let me see her.
Secret agent.
Yes.
That could work.
Secret
Yeah.
Agent would be cool, but also who like the classic like old timey like space helmet, the
Oh.
jetpack lady, the rocket girl or something. There's like a
Oh,
specific.
Rocket Girl with
yeah.
with the trench coat and the hat and everything. The mask.
Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
that.
I don't know it from that cosplay.
Yeah,
show.
I really just only know it
Hey,
from
well,
Heroes of
As long
Cosplay.
as you know it.
Yeah.
What else we got?
We got Disney.
Oh.
Woo!
So
Yeah.
Disney is getting
We're
sued.
still in the news.
Yeah. Sydney is getting sued in a class action lawsuit. So apparently 42 of their apps have been accused of collecting children's personal data and selling them to advertisers without parental consent. So
Wild.
yeah. So basically
I
it's
mean,
claimed that this violates
is
the
it-
Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is called COPPA. Yeah, COPPA. Which like
As in,
yeah,
like-
it sounds like it does.
Yeah,
Call the
yeah.
coppers.
COPPA?
Yeah, COPPA.
Okay, so it is called the coppers.
Yeah.
So
That's wild.
it is. Like Disney has come out and said we have a robust COPPA compliance and we look forward to fighting this legal battle. So they seem pretty confident, but also it's like
What? Do you know what specifically they were doing?
It was the game developers that they used came out and said they put things in place that it steals information from them.
I mean,
And
but
it gives-
every game does
So
that.
it would be like
Yeah.
monitoring how long they use it, what are they doing on it, what other apps do they have, and it's like obviously this is a child's iPad, you can put them on child mode, and they can
Awesome.
still collect the information
Yeah.
from that, and they're like, but I'm pretty sure with child mode you can even put the child's name in it, and you know just
Yeah.
all the information.
Yeah.
If it was
It's
for
just- I think
if it
it's
was for
marketing.
a different audience,
Yeah.
no one would bat an eye.
well,
No,
Because
but it
this is
just
the stock
feels-
standard stuff for games
Yeah, it
these
just
days.
feels so ugh,
It's
'cause
children.
Yeah,
but
it feels off, but
just a
let's be honest,
reality of,
if it wasn't
big
Disney that
corporations.
was being pulled
This
up
is
for
what
it,
we
like
get for
a
giving
lot of
out.
other people do it already.
It is, and it's like, I understand what they're doing, and I don't think that it's malicious. I hope not that they're not. Because I know that they do have the capability to take photos of the children while they're playing, but I highly doubt that is happening.
It's like, this is probably the most innocuous story about Disney that's come out,
Exactly.
other than them shooting people. No, I'm joking.
Well, Disney's head is in a freezer.
Yeah. But, I think that it's just marketing things. Like,
It was just marketing
this person
information
this
stuff.
kid that likes Princess Sophia also likes Peppa Pig. I know that they're
But
different.
consider when we share our information as adults, we know what's happening. These are children
but
who
these
don't
children
know what's
don't
happening.
know. But
And the
that's
parents
always
don't
been
know.
The way.
Yeah.
It's like how K-Zone and was the
A lot of
girly
apps,
version.
though,
Deagle?
when you install them, because they have the terms of what they use, what they have access to, surely anyone who just looked at that for 5 seconds would go, oh, that has access to something that I don't want. No, you would not get
Yeah,
in the game.
I think that genuinely a lot of people don't actually care about it, but just because the way that all the articles are phrasing it, they're like, what is Disney doing?
No,
Yeah.
it's just 5 seconds of reading and parents need
Yeah.
to pick up the slack.
Yeah, it's like,
Make your kids play outside, you fucking lazy parents.
Yeah, let them fall out of a tree, goddammit.
I've seen some kids
Don't
games,
Broken limbs builds character.
the bar is low.
Oh, like the fucking dental games and like giving birth to Elsa games.
Oh,
Just
those
the-
are wild.
the
Why
half
isn't
a billion
Disney cracking
Frozen
down
shit.
on those?
Yeah,
Ice Princess has a baby. I'm like, what are you doing?
I hate that that's the only thing on bootleg stuff.
It's just like the whole thing is just like
Icky.
yeah, it's icky because it's just because they're collecting children's personal data. Like the whole thing is just they have a company that's in place to prevent this kind of thing from happening. From what it sounds like, they're collecting the information without getting the parents to specifically say, no, you're allowed to collect this information, which is what this, I believe, government, like a part of the government that's dedicated to making sure that this doesn't happen, and now Disney's been doing it, and so
I would be interested to know how old the age bracket for the apps that are doing it specifically are.
under 13 years, I believe.
Under 13, because I think that honestly, once your child hits 8 years old, you kind of, this is just my take on parenting, maybe you should start teaching them how to be safe on the internet and being you need to, at least skim some of the terms, not all of them, because no one has time for that.
Well,
But-
I'm about, what, do you know a name for any of them?
No,
No.
I hope you know that's episode 42.
I don't know.
There are a lot
Would
of Disney
Simpson be
games.
one?
Oh, there'll be Littlest Pet Shop, there's a Princess Sophia app, but there'll be a Littlest Pet Shop that's owned by Disney, and then there's
It's not owned by Disney. I thought it was Mattel.
well,
Mattel's probably owned by Disney, let's be honest.
they're like boop boop, but
Yeah.
then Disney owns the app because Disney did the animation, and they've done collaborations with them, so now there's
that
the
would be
Littlest Princess Pet sort of things.
I think
can't remember
Littlest
what they're
Princess
called.
Pet was actually the example that they used in
Yeah.
the article that I read.
Would it be the interactive storytelling ones? The ones that just go through the story of the thing?
Maybe.
It was 42, so there's a lot of, yeah.
But Disney has just streaming apps where you can just Disney XD for instance, which is marketed at older, age groups. But yeah, I just wonder about that.
Yeah, no, it's we'll see where it goes, I guess.
Because I think the thing is, marketing to children, there's a lot of rules around marketing to children because it's such a,
Yeah, but
it's
with
such a
apps,
Because it's
manipulative
so
industry.
easy to do.
And
yeah, I think with apps though they've kind of had just some leeway, and then they've had to play catch up with the rules because
Well, it's
Yeah.
a new industry.
yeah, they've been like, hey,
I'm
Didn't say
really
anything
curious
about
about
apps.
who'll turn out with apps because McDonald's was told to stop advertising the toys in their Happy Meals
yeah, and they have.
because that's
Except
manipulative.
I'm like, I want to know what toy I will get. Please tell me.
But that's the whole point of the apps. These are just digital toys. So how does that work?
yeah.
yeah.
It's really interesting, and I want to see how this turns out because Disney seems pretty confident. They're saying that they are complying with it, although from what it sounds like, they're saying, no, well, you're collecting the personal data without us, so they must be cooperating with them and saying, well, this is the data we're allowed to take according to these rules.
Just
I
the
think-
rules don't even apply to apps.
Yeah, maybe
That's very possible.
Yeah, maybe this will set a new precedent.
Because you know...
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll end badly for Disney at all, but it will
No,
definitely change.
I don't
some
think
stuff
anything
up.
Disney will do will ever bad, and Disney always gets a happy ending.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll find out in 2019.
They have a small army of lawyers. Steam has been growing pretty big. So Casual Connect is something that's happened recently. It's basically...
It's an industry event in Chicago. It's just a lot of like really inside knowledge industry talks where they're all just like a really small child has walked past.
It is a small one.
They're all just, getting together and being like, hey guys, this is what's working. And I'm like, cool, thanks for the invite.
This is how to properly implement ads into your
Yeah.
games.
That's pretty much...
And how to siphon information from children.
It's how to milk whales. I hate that so much.
That's what consumers are called sometimes.
Yeah, they call-
The heavy spending in the mobile
Yeah.
market.
Okay.
Yeah, they refer to them as whales. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Not Final Fantasy. Valve is usually pretty tight-lipped about this information. So it's usually
I
the only
think that
time
this
this
is the
stuff
first
comes
time
out.
that they've spoken.
Well, they
Like,
do,
none of-
but it's usually only at industry events. They never tell anybody. This
Oh no,
stuff
I
always comes
specifically
out
mean at
there.
this event. That is
Yeah.
the first time they've come and been like, hey, this is the situation.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah. And they
great.
just really talked about how their sales have increased by their users have doubled since 2015.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
That makes
good.
sense.
And it's gone from
Yeah,
50?
the actual
14
stats
mil?
are there's they had 14 million peak concurrent users, so 14 million peak
They
at
have-
the same time users, which is up from 8.4 million.
Yeah.
They had 33 million daily active users, which is pretty big.
Wow, I'm a statistic.
Yeah.
67 million monthly active users and 27 million new purchases since 2016.
Half of them made by
January
me.
2016.
Yeah.
Which
I went
is
on quite the splurge with the sales.
20% was Dream Daddy.
Yeah.
No,
but
that's huge.
That makes
It's-
sense, though.
Well, a lot of
There's been a big gaming
There's
boom.
been- but PC sales have been at a low. I think they dropped last year by 8%, which is a big
But
number.
this is an increase way more than 8%. So
Well, yeah, but this is an increase in PC sales, and it's just not the way that people thought the numbers were going. A lot of industry professionals thought that PC was on the way down.
no, I think 2016 was just a shit year for games in general.
Well, yeah, but this is just what I've been reading about this whole thing.
Developers aren't going to say their games are shit.
Oh no, but they're well, since the PC sales by numbers have been down, a lot of big companies have been we're not going to prioritize
I also think
PC ports.
I'm curious to see if Xbox and PlayStation 4 sales went down in 2016 as well. I'm almost certain they did. I think it was just a
they
bad year
went
for games.
down, but they didn't go down in a significant manner
well,
the PC
no,
did.
because console fanboys.
Yeah.
There's also certain things because PC it kind of works in a weird way because people tend to keep their PCs for longer and because they don't
Yeah,
want to buy
there's
a
always
new
ups
one
and downs.
there's,
But I just hope that because this is the first time that Steam's come out and been yeah, but we're still doing really good. We're really
They're still
it's on
improving
an up
and it's
and up.
great.
So I hope, but I'm hoping that this comes from because a lot of people have met this with surprise, industry people. So I'm hoping that they're hey, when my game comes out, I'm not going to spend 10 minutes on the port to PC. I'm going to actually make sure it works. 'Cause,
I think a lot
at
more
Rockstar-
games now are
at
being
Rockstar.
developed. Yeah, are being developed for PC and then doing a console port, which is great.
I'm happy with that. And honestly, why isn't it always like that?
I don't get it.
It just seems harder to, reverse.
I mean, you're developing on PC. You might as well
Yeah.
do PC controls first.
It just makes sense to me.
No
fucking
idea.
Try to develop on a Switch.
So just some more news about Valve.
Yeah.
So since scrapping Greenlight in favor of Steam Direct about 7 weeks ago, 1,000 new games have hit Steam. in 7 weeks.
It's a
That's
good month for
really-
developers.
That's really not that much though.
Well, compared to how many we're going through on Greenlight, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
How many
Yeah.
were going through Greenlight? Do we know?
When it first came out, I know it
A
was
lot.
in this time, like when it first came out, it was like 100 in like 2 months, but now it's like towards the end of Greenlight's span, it was. I don't think it was quite this high because there was a big like floodgates opening for all the ones that were pending to go through. They just
Yeah.
sent them straight through when they cancelled Steam Greenlight.
Do you want to explain what Steam Greenlight is and
So
Steam
basically, Greenlight was a good idea in my opinion.
If it had been
Developers,
fully supported by
yeah.
Valve.
The developers would create their game and submit it to Steam Greenlight, where the community would vote on it, and if they decided it was a good game,
Yeah.
it'd get released.
The problem with that was that people were creating like spoof accounts and just pushing their
Yeah.
crap through.
And there were communities of people that it's like, join our community, everybody in the community will vote for your game, so that it's just like, every game that joined this community got voted up by every person in the
It's
community.
a digital
so they just went
circle
through.
jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
And just like really poor quality games were getting
Yeah.
through. And like a lot of like stolen assets as well.
Yeah.
There was
It's-
just no quality control.
Yeah.
It was supposedly for quality control, though, which
Yeah.
is the best part.
It's kind of like YouTube Heroes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Steam just refuses to hire anybody for quality control.
Yeah.
And then they've put Steam Direct in, which, in my opinion, is a band-aid. But at least they've been like, hey, this is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, Steam's come out and they've said that they are very confident in their algorithms and the supporting Steam Explorers, which is the thing that they started, which was to basically you could
Like
sign
YouTube
up to be a
Heroes.
Steam Explorer. Yeah, and it's like YouTube Heroes. You go through and they like vote through and sift through the crap games, and if enough people go, no, this game is actually crap, then
If
they'll
I
actually
sign up
do
for it, do
quality
I get
control.
free games?
You
No,
get demos.
Yeah, well,
If they're free demos, then I'll do it.
so you basically how it works is you have to buy the games, but after like you basically gain experience and stuff, and like once you reach certain levels, you get perks. Like
Why
you,
is
you
it
get,
so
like,
hard
review copies of games and
To
stuff.
just hire people.
This has been my thing for months.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
YouTube
Valve.
and Steam. Both are like, no, it's on the community.
No,
Yeah.
Not us.
It's not. It's on you. The community
You own it.
supports you.
Yeah, like it's
Yes, it's inconvenient to go elsewhere, and maybe in regards to Steam and YouTube, we don't have anywhere else to go.
Guys, Steam is a really big platform.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things on there. Like, there's
Yeah,
so
but-
many games submitted daily. Even if Steam
Then
hired people,
hire-
it's not. No, even if they did, it's just not feasible. I think
But
having the
it would
community.
make
the
it
same-
feasible.
I
Yeah.
think having the community volunteer to do it is
There
probably
should
the best
be-
way to go. They're
But
not doing
consider
it
the
right,
community is
but it's
awful.
still the best way to go.
But it's not going to change. Like, you can sign up for the Steam Explorer and then still be in a group that's like, push this game.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously it's not
Yeah.
working, but compared
But I
to
think
hiring
that-
people to sit there and play games.
No, I'm not asking them to hire that. What I am asking for is a stricter thing. And I think that it should be a low fee, but strict entry, like strict acceptance rules. So that you actually have to have an actual game, and it's not just I'm
Which-
walking in a sandbox.
Which means people need to play the game, which means hiring people to play games.
Yeah, but I think that it's easy to outsource from companies that will sit there and
I mean,
it's.
that's what they're doing. They're outsourcing to the community
Well, I
instead
think
of an
that people
actual
should be
company.
paid for their work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if
Valve,
you care about
Valve
it,
has enough money to do it.
Yeah.
If they want quality control on their thing,
there's
they
honestly
need to
no
pay for it.
excuse for them not to.
Honestly,
There's
a
no
near
ex-
perfect system is Greenlight melded with actual quality control by
Yeah,
Valve.
like
The
if,
people-
if
the
you
community-
have the community who volunteer to push up the ones and then the team, and I'm
Yeah, see,
talking
that's
about
more
a team
reasonable.
of like 100 people.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a small team. That's ridiculous.
No, I wasn't thinking
No,
the small team.
yeah, no, agree.
Yeah, and like a big team, and they're hired by Valve, and that's their job, and they know this. They have a set thing. This is on guidelines for
Boxes
every.
to tick.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
like developer can see them. Be like, this is what we do, and then that's just how you do it.
Mm.
Then Fidget Simulator doesn't get on.
I don't know. I kind of wouldn't mind.
Play it.
Maybe a little bit.
Wait, did you actually play Fidget Spinner Simulator? Because it's awful. You ride a hoverboard around, you clip through the map, and you have a fidget spinner that spins. You press the button, it just spins.
I worked
Yes,
really hard on that.
I legitimately played it and I just laughed.
It's just like
Isn't that YouTube Simulator?
It felt along the same vein as like Goat Simulator.
Here's a question.
but way worse.
Have you played it recently because they added a $30 DLC to it? It's
No,
a $1 game.
I didn't play it
can you
recently.
dab?
79-cent game.
79-cent game.
Can you dab on the
Yeah.
haters?
You can't, no.
That's
Then
ridiculous.
no.
Why did it get free?
That's disgusting.
When like 3 months before they do a full release, they're gonna release a $60
Frankly,
DLC and it's gonna be
that
dabbing
is
on haters.
erasure of white culture.
They're selling. They're selling this game like a god church.
Oh my god.
And I think you're overestimating how much animation is in this game. They put you on a hoverboard so that they don't have to animate
Yeah.
a walk cycle. The only thing that moves is you press a button and the spinner starts spinning.
You don't even get to flick it.
Yeah.
That's actually all the news for the week.
Yeah,
We got there.
We did.
we did that.
Has anybody been playing anything fun this week?
Oh,
I-
Lucio Ball!
Yeah, we're playing some Overwatch.
I did a really dumb thing.
What'd you do?
I was walking home from uni at 9 o'clock. I was walking home from uni and I was on Pokemon Go because
Yeah.
That's
And I'm
what we
like-
do now.
nearby there was a what is the final evolution for Chikorita?
Oh,
Magnesium?
Oh yeah.
Magnanium?
Yeah.
There was one of them in a park nearby, and I'm like, oh, I'll just
Go into
go.
a park alone at night? What is your problem?
I mean,
And then I'm like, oh, I'll just go battle this gym because I'm like close to the metal or whatever. And then I'm like, it's really quiet and really empty for 6 o'clock. Not realizing that it was 9 o'clock and I was in the middle of a dark park by
my
myself
God.
playing Pokemon Go.
could like forgive me for this, and you can feel free to cut this out. But could you say that in your head it just went 6 to 9?
But I got it. I got the Magnanium.
Good. Good.
And I was no, that's all I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just the dumbest thing I've ever done related to gaming.
I don't know, but like it's interesting because I walk home from work and sometimes I'll stop in the dark, empty park and just
Yeah,
chill.
but you're not a girl.
You're
Yeah,
right,
that's-
and I think that's the point I was trying to bring up.
Yeah.
Shit's fucked.
Yeah, and I'm
yeah.
like, it's near like
That's
an RSL
just
too.
shocking me.
And I'm like, I have to walk uphill, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Like the whole time I was walking home, I'm like, what am I fucking doing? This is Pokemon
Especially
Go.
since it's like a routine that someone could have clocked already.
The thing is, I don't walk near
Okay, good.
there. Like, it was literally out of the way. I'm like, I've got time. Just completely forgot about the time. And I'm like, that's only 6. Got there. I'm like, what? Oh, it's 9. It's 9. I have
6
to
to
go.
9.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah, so that's my story.
I've been catching more legends.
Caught a Zapdos. I'm happy.
Oh, is Zapdos? Oh, so Moltres is gone.
Moltres
I missed
is
out.
gone.
Okay.
So did I. It was
Yeah.
my favorite one.
But you got the Zapdos.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
I went out today with both mine and George's phone to catch. We did 2 Zapdos raids. I didn't catch mine. I caught George's on the first ball, and I was like,
I caught my Articuno on the first ball as well. Thing about that is I did 3 or 4 Moltres raids and I didn't get it. And
I
I'm
think I
still
got
so
my
mad.
Articuno and Moltres on the first ball. One of them was a critical catch, and then when I went to do, I think it was a Zapdos, or was it it was a Moltres last week,
Oh, when you had
and
my phone?
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's completely failed.
Because I'm like, I'm not going to these things. I'm
Um,
not leaving the house.
It's a lot
if
of
there's
effort.
a Lugia raid while you're at uni,
Oh, we're walking out.
can you text me?
yes.
Because I want a Lugia at least.
Yeah, that's the only one I
It's
need now.
like all 3 of you don't have Lugias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Yeah, it's just me. I have
Cool.
3.
God. One for each of us.
Oh, I got
Then
a
you
lizard
messed
that's
up.
stuck in a rock. Golem.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a lizard that's stuck in a rock.
I was like, what do you mean?
I finally got one, which he's a
Excellent.
strong boy with high stats.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good stuff.
But that's, yeah, and been playing that.
I've been playing Slime Rancher.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm playing a lot of Slime Rancher. I've been filming Let's Plays.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
staying in the podcast.
Yeah,
You gotta link
sure.
that at the end.
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Do you like it?
It's interesting doing Let's Plays.
That's played it for 12 hours straight.
Slime Rancher. It's a good game. Like, it is
Yeah.
good. I played it really early on, before there was even, like, any other biomes than the first one, and I'm just, like, shocked at the amount of content they've put in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really pleased with that. But yeah, it's interesting playing a game, Let's Playing it, compared to, like, just playing it myself, because I'm, like, I talk a lot when I play games just to myself, but being hyper aware that you have to keep talking, I'm like, please just shut up, you're stupid. And also I keep like being stupid in the game, and I'm like, I'm the worst Slime Rancher player.
That's so fine.
Embrace
But,
it. That's the
yeah.
new brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's awkward, but it's still fun, and I'm still playing it.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Yeah.
Check that out where?
It's just at Georgia on YouTube. That's all. I'm just Georgia everywhere.
Links in the
Every
description,
fucking
guys.
where.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been playing a new mobile game.
Oh, well, Gary talked about that last week.
Really?
Dungeon Inc. Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, did you play? Are you
Yeah,
playing it?
we
What are you
started
guys up
playing
to?
I can get like the first two on the fiery bit. The
Okay,
fiery
yeah.
one.
Fire Fortuna?
Yeah, something
Fortuna?
like that.
Yeah.
I really want to get to the pink one so bad.
Yeah, it's taking. I've been playing it for weeks and I still can't get to
I get
it.
stuck. The highest like cash numbery bit I've gotten to is CC. So
Oh, yeah.
I've hit DD, but yeah.
That's neat. Yeah, no, that's.
it's
It's
just
pretty
a
good.
fun little clicker game. It's really pretty. It's called
Yeah.
Dungeon Inc. You should get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Check it out.
I'm not a big fan of clicker games.
It's
Just
not really
in general.
clicker.
Like,
It's
you
more.
have to tap to fight the audits, but it's like
That's
a,
it.
like
You
a
can
little
let it run.
management
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Management I can deal with.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a management game.
But
But it's one of
really
the-
like low impact. It's just
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
to look at. Really, I just like all the little goofs and like the
It's-
little details in the game are nice.
It's one of the prettiest management games, other than Capitalist.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like you know those games where like you build a hotel or you build a building and you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
like manage the different floors and stuff. It's like that, except you have like a dungeon.
I'd
people
rather play
raid your
Fallout
dungeon and
Shelter.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's Fallout Shelter's very involved.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's why I
don't
quit
have
it.
time for that.
Yeah, I like
also,
it.
It
because
is,
my
that's
app
fair.
kept shutting
Yeah.
down, and like,
Well, it's-
excuse me, Todd, please let me move my iPad game to my phone because please.
No, Todd's a dick. You will play again.
And literally.
Also,
literally,
Fallout Shelter
I
is no
have
more
so
involved,
many
if not
things.
less involved than Pokemon Go is.
In Fallout Shelter, a glitch happened, and this is the reason I'm so precious about my thing and will not play it on my phone until I can transfer my game over. Because a glitch happened when I was buying some of the lunch boxes, and I bought like the lowest tier, but I got 1,000.
Woo!
And I was like,
You,
yes!
You realize Bethesda is like, there's 100 programmers right now entering your account and deleting 999 of
Look,
those.
at Todd.
I can just imagine.
Also, Georgia, you know why you have those.
No, it's not jailbroken anymore.
No, but when it was jailbroken,
No.
that is because that's why I have them as well. I have like thousands of loot boxes because I use the in-app purchase like spoofer thing.
Oh.
So you
But
can-
I didn't do that. I didn't have it jailbroken when I had it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
Because
how I
my
got
iPad
them.
has it, because I didn't
Are you
like
sure
the
about
snake.
that?
I got so like I felt so guilty when I jailbroke my iPad that I had to put all like the programs that like the apps for it, and I put it in a folder that had a snake on it because I was so like I just had to keep it away from my sight. I was so guilty.
You have a weak little heart.
You're such a good
Soft
person.
little.
I was like, this
Soft
is
little
bad.
Georgia.
But I'm like, I have every item in Neko Atsumi.
I have been playing a really cute little game that I got in a Humble Bundle. It's called Wappo. It is
I hate
really
the art
nice.
style.
Yeah,
Oh.
she does it looks kind of like it was drawn in paint.
Okay.
But,
Oh, now I like
kind
it.
of a- yeah.
No,
There's some really good paint,
For me, it's
Things.
just yeah. Oh yeah, there's some great paint things.
but this
But
is not one of them.
No, it's not my taste.
Honestly, I really like the, art style,
like the
so it's very
concept
subjective.
of the game looks great. Like from what I've seen, The story is fun. It's like got a lot of heart to it, but I'm just
Still
like,
haven't
this
described
is
how
ugly.
it plays yet.
Yeah. So basically, it's like it's kind of a puzzle platformer kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But so basically you have an inventory and you have these little items that you hold above or wear on your head. And basically you use them to solve puzzles.
I
And
love
so
it.
it's kind of got a point and clicky type thing. You need to find the right items to fit the right things, and it's just really cute.
But
Like the
it's not
story.
point and click.
Yeah, it's not point and click.
There's
but
also some jumping puzzles.
and oh my god, the boss fights are so hard. Like
Brutal.
it's
I saw him get one hit by a boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
It's
I love it.
really hard, but it's like the whole game is just so charming. The story is really like
Yeah,
cute
like
and
the
nice
story is
and-
very, it's very heartfelt.
I love it. Like definitely check out.
So,
Hollow.
so if you want
It's
all the
great.
rage-inducing bullshit of Dark Souls and a nice
Yeah.
art style
Yeah.
story, then
It's-
go play this.
Yeah, it's the cutest Dark Souls. I love comparing things to Dark Souls.
Sure.
Yeah. It's exactly like Dark Souls. That's my endorsement.
turn a tip. That's the Dark Souls.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, that's pretty much, besides Pokemon Go and Dungeon Inc., that's pretty much all
Yeah.
I've been playing. I
Yeah,
tried to
that's
play Pillars of Eternity. Wasn't really my thing, but...
I honestly
it's-
didn't
yeah.
think it would be your thing when you
Yeah.
said you were interested in playing it. I was like, well, you're not going to like that, but...
Like, it's very heavy RPG, and I really like that aspect, but it's kind of got the management RTS, like you have units, you got to select
Yeah.
them and move them and use
Ugh,
abilities like that. I don't like that kind
See,
of
that's
gameplay.
like the sort of Baldur's Gate type of thing that I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yes, give it.
Yeah.
I was never very good at Baldur's Gate. Like, even once I got out of the starting dungeon, I got just wrecked all the time. And I only got out of that dungeon once. I've played it at least 50 times now.
That's intense.
Yeah, I'm going to try again soon.
Yeah, try.
Now that I've actually grown up a bit and know how games work.
Yeah, I re-downloaded Age of Empires 2, objectively the best Age of Empires. Well, it is. Like, nobody will argue with that.
I was your
I mean-
actually.
Would you say it's the best Age of game?
No.
No? What do you think is the best Age of game?
That one where it's like all Egyptian stuff.
Age of Mythology?
But no, because there's so many of those. Is there a specific one that's like super
Age
Egyptian?
Age of Mythology goes through Egyptian, Norse, Greek, and
There's
I
this one
absolutely
that I
loved it
played.
because there was a cheat code where you could have a unit and it was a flying hippo with a top hat. It spewed hearts and farted rainbows when it
That's
moved. It was
amazing.
great.
That's now the best one because all Age of Empires had was you type it's like Big Daddy or something, and you get like a car with like a cannon on it.
Yeah, I can't remember what the code was, but it was great, and the unit
Amazing.
is great. Go ahead
Yeah,
and Google
I haven't
it.
had
Age
a
of
chance
Mythology
to play
flying
it.
hippo.
Because I have had no time. But it's sitting there, like, hey, play me like all the other games I own. Like, hey, you have never opened me, but you bought me. Why?
Literally,
Because to
my
fill up my Steam inventory.
literally my treat this Friday is to play Overwatch because this is the first load of assignments. That'll be done.
Yay.
So I'm gonna play Lucio Ball. I'm gonna get some skins.
Meanwhile, this
Man.
is the first load of assignments we've gotten.
Yeah, they're just coming
Semester just
Yeah.
started this week. We've got all our assessments now.
This is what we get for going to different unis.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I played all
Actually,
this.
Joel described it. You were in the lecture this morning. He described it in a great way. It's like, I'm loving it. This is great. I'm loving it. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's how the semester goes.
Yeah, pretty much. There's something that I need to bring up. I have a gripe. So there's a system that I really like in free-to-play games, which is instead of spending money on the game, you can watch an ad to do a thing.
Yes.
I really like that system. Those ads, however, are the most manipulative shit that I've ever seen in my life.
Have you seen the
Ryan,
fake
that's the
X's
point.
on them?
The
The
ones
fat
with
exit, and you
fake
click it,
X's.
or it's like close, and I'm like, this is a giant red button. Who are you fooling?
I mean, the ones I've seen, they're not fake close buttons. They are real close buttons underneath the see more buttons.
It's
Mine are the ones that close. You have to close the app to get back in because there is no exit after a minute.
But like, I am happy to
It
like
pauses.
sit there for 30 seconds
Yeah,
and
I'll
watch an
watch
ad.
an ad.
Yeah,
That's
as
fine.
long as the game comes back.
The one I really hate is I think it's the Final Fantasy one where it's like got that mouse that's dragging and it's like, you know, drag this, drag that. I'm not touching you. I know you'll open the app store.
Yeah, it's so manipulative because what it does is it shows you a part of the game and it's like drag this unit onto here to put the unit there, and that's the entire ad, and it's just manipulative. There's a giant arrow there. It's like getting people to push it. Like I would never push it, but I know it will manipulate someone. Like,
I have tried it out just to see what happens.
Yeah.
And
Does it drag?
It drags.
It drags. It's proper gameplay.
Alright.
And once you finish it, it goes, see more. And it's a big fuck off button you can barely miss.
I hate
I don't like it. It's
the animation one, the Foxtel animation Family Guy one, because I just think of fucking seeing Family Guy shit.
Well, that's
I
the other
don't
problem.
wanna-
There's like no variety in the ads.
No.
No, like
and they're like,
There's this one,
it
it's
just
like
feels
Secret
good.
Garden or something. I'm like, stop, this game looks terrible.
is it the one
It's
where
quite
it's
a
like the
simple
puzzle
scene.
solving and you build up a garden and it's got the guy that looks like a fucking butler?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I might play some of those ads if the if
some
the
of the
game they're
games.
advertising looked good.
That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
I don't trust the Final Fantasy game because it looks stupid.
It looks
awful.
It looks like a repaint.
Mobile games have a branding issue.
Yeah.
Because every ad for them looks like shit, even if the game is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Should we maybe stop? Like, I hate when ads don't show gameplay, but maybe they need to stop? Maybe we need to go through a phase where they just, like, work on actual, like, cutscenes or something to put it in so that we can get to the point where
I
they'll
think
show
that's
gameplay.
dodgier. Because
Well,
what,
I
what was
agree
the
that
game?
it is dodgier, but I think that maybe we need to go through that phase where
the one
so
with
that we
what's
can
the
get
face
The-
in the ads.
Oh, Kate Hudson?
it. Oh, the God of War one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, that's weird. But I just
Come on,
let
guys.
me know about
Or the
game.
ones with Arnold Schwarzenegger. in them.
Oh, yeah.
The ads
I
are great. I wouldn't play the game.
hate ones that play sound, no matter
Yeah,
if you've
I'm
turned the settings off.
I'm like, I don't
It's
want
just
to.
lost.
I'm in the public. Please stop.
I'm just trying to play my game on the
Or
train.
you're listening
Yeah.
to music and it stops your music.
The worst.
Okay, so that's our gripes.
If it
Yeah,
doesn't,
that's our gripes.
I'm okay with that if it starts playing your music immediately after the ad's over.
No, it
but
stops
it doesn't
mine.
do that. You
No.
have to go back and hit play again.
Gross. That was my gripe. I just wanted to bring up.
Yeah,
I've
no,
been sitting on that for a while.
We all got in on that.
Don't
That was
worry,
good.
I've had a gripe with it too.
It's the
annoying.
worst.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's
Cool.
the Nuggcast for this week.
Yeah. Follow us.
Yeah.
Or we'll follow you.
Literally everywhere.
While you're playing Pokemon Go in a park at night.
At 6, no wait, 9 p.m.
Yeah. So we're the Nuggcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Yeah, and we're the Nuggcast at all of those.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm Gabby, and I'm Galaxy Sword everywhere.
Yep.
And
Always plugging ourselves again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
We need to plug ourselves at every episode.
That's
Yeah.
true. Well, I'm Chris. Find me at Out of the Shed on Facebook. I've got a new game coming out soon. I'm just waiting on someone to make some
Woo.
assets.
It's not me.
It's not
Don't be
Georgia.
mad. Oh yeah, now I'll do mine. I
Yes.
didn't do mine last week.
You gotta do your thing.
I got a name. I'm Georgia, and you can find me at Georgia on literally everything because I have established the brand name. Unlike
Just
mine.
go into Google and put it in. It's just all
No,
there.
it's
I'm-
only me.
I'm gonna start doing some stuff on YouTube, but it's really hard to find me because I don't have anything on YouTube. So find me in Georgia's sidebar.
Yeah, it says side pose.
It says side hose.
That's a feature you can look at on my channel.
Wow, right? It's not
Nice.
even a main home.
No. The Nuggcast is even first on the side host list as well. Ryan's a
To be
afterthought.
fair, I have
I'm not
one
gonna bring
video
that.
with 23 views.
it's a good video.
It's a very good video.
Anyway, bye. Have
Have a
Yeah.
cool time.